Hello rail fans, welcome to French Fried Trains. It's Saturday, May 23rd, 2020. I had already got one train, which was in my previous video, but it was getting hot where I was sitting, so I moved down across town by the bridge. I didn't wait long, and this local went by. As is usual with the Norfolk Southern locals, a single SD42 pulls this train, coming across the bridge. After that train, I went home because it was just so hot. A few hours later in the afternoon, I went back out, and now I'm at Leo Street for a monster freight train. Check that out, 4 locomotives on this guy. Leading is an ES44 ACH, followed by an ES40 DC, then a GP40-2, originally built for the C&O, and finally, a GP40, originally built for the Seaboard Coastline. That 4th locomotive was a road slug, slave to the 3rd locomotive as a mother slug set. I don't see those too often anymore. A big cut of auto racks start off this train. This was one monster freight train, and normally I would cut some of the video out to save time. But this time, I'm going to leave the whole train in so you can see just how huge these trains are getting these days. And the cut of auto racks has ended, and we're into the general manifest. I believe this was Q305, but I'm not sure on that. And a big cut of tankers. And now some covered coil shield cars. A graffitied up CSX boxcar. See what I mean about the size of this train? We're getting around the time you would expect the end of the train to be going by, and he just keeps coming and coming. Another graffitied up boxcar, and now we're into a large cut of covered hoppers. An even larger cut of covered hoppers on the rear of the train here. And check out this pink one. I had never seen that before until this week, and now I've caught it 3 or 4 times. And finally, there goes the end of that monster train. See what I mean about the size? And that was all the trains I got that day because I went back home due to the heat. This clip isn't trains, but still cool. Military helicopters flying over Dayton. There's even a Chinook in this group. The next day on Sunday, I wasn't planning on going out, but then word on Facebook was the Southern Heritage Unit was going to be coming up the Dayton district, so I made sure I got out there. It turned out I didn't have to rush because he stopped down at the Sharonsville yard to double his train. So I decided to try a new spot, and it took a lot of doing getting around construction through a detour, but I'm at the Albany Street crossing. While I was waiting for that train, we heard this southbound coming. I started recording because I thought it was a Norfolk, but it's a CSX. You can just barely see it in the background there from where I was at. Now on to the main event here. I had ample warning from Facebook. It let me know when he was approaching Miamisburg and then Moraine Yard, so I was ready when the gates dropped. And check that out, the Southern Heritage unit leads on a 4-locomotive lash-up, heading north through Dayton. What an awesome catch, and I'm glad I had the warning to get out there and see this. For never being here before, this turned out to be a nice little spot to catch this train. I wanted to go somewhere new and get the sun behind me so the lighting would be nice. The sun would have been in the complete wrong spot if I would have caught this at 2nd Street where I normally sit. And check this out, an old Delaware and Hudson car. After he went by, I contemplated trying to race him out to Fairburn and catch him again, but with the huge detour I had to take through construction to get to this spot, I figured I wouldn't make it. So I just went home because it was so hot out. The next time I was able to get out after that was on Wednesday morning the 27th, and I was only there all of 30 seconds before I heard a train horn. Check out how many cars go through this crossing even after it's activated. Check that out. A single GP38-2 traveling by himself. An awesome catch. This was probably Y102 returning to Needmore Yard after dropping some cars off. A nice way to end this video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and everyone stay safe out there. Have a great day.